So as we all know, Epic are taking away trading on the 5th of December. I thought I would do a Golden Pumpkin 23 opening, 25 crates, and also just talk a little bit about the trading. Now, I am going to be doing quite a few videos over a period of various openings. I did buy quite a few, actually, of Golden Pumpkins, so hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, let me know in the comments, drop me a like, all that good stuff. Right, okay, and I will comment on anything sick that obviously we get as well. So I just kind of wanted to talk about a little bit about the trading. So in regards to that being removed, what are people's thoughts? Now, I do realise that a lot of people are saying this is really awful, it's going to kill the game, it's really dreadful, what's going to kind of like, what's the future for Rocket League? Now, I kind of like, I must admit, like when the news first came out, I was really, really kind of gutted. I mean, I don't trade maybe as much as some people. In fact, I'm not like a active trader or anything like that. But what I do is I like to, pick up items. I like to do giveaways, obviously, for my channel. And I do like to, pick up items or give items to friends and, things like that as well. So there's quite a lot of stuff. And cosmetics. I mean, let's face it, it's nice to have a varying amount of cosmetics for it. Now, to me, it seems like a very rash decision. Now, we have heard a kind of a thing where they've said, oh, actually, it's because Rocket League Racing is coming into Fortnite and for Rocket League. I don't know if you guys know about that. There's some tweets and some posts and things like that. Now, the way I look at it, if that's true, I do think... Oh, Thread X2's Titanium White, not bad. I do think that is still, regardless, a really poor way of them making that particular decision. And I do think that they could have been done better. Communication, I think we all can probably agree that the communication for this has been absolutely poor and dreadful. Now, a lot of the time, we are going to say money, an exotic. Okay, Black Carlos. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty damn good from a couple of drops. I will take that. I think that's a massive, massive win. A good colour, not bad. Looks a bit grey, but yeah, could be worse. Anyway, so I do feel like a lot of it is down to money. I think we've all kind of probably thought that. What are Epic Games really after? Now, there's a lot of stuff when it comes to trading, which I'm going to talk about, over the sort of course of these videos, my thoughts and things like that. But I do want your opinions, because at the end of the day, everyone's got different sort of views on it. Is it going to affect the game? I think a lot of people are going to leave. I can see that, the game dipping sort of initially. I do see that. And then I do see that maybe, if they do make some good changes, possibly it coming back. But I do think it was poorly communicated. I do definitely think that, even with Rocket League Racing, I do think that they should have said in their posts, look, we're making this change. We can't tell you exactly the reasons why as of yet, but there will be an announcement in November, December, whenever. Don't worry, it's not all bad. There is a very valid reason why we're making this change. Now, at least from a sort of perspective of, okay, a lot of people, like ever since I've been playing Rocket League, I have definitely always been involved in trading in one way or the other. Tends to be smaller stuff, like maybe just picking up my first black market. Like I picked up my Tidal Stream, I think was my first ever black market that I got off the Rocket League garage. And literally, I think that, that was back then, years ago, was very exciting. Obviously, black markets have decreased in value, and, the market has kind of dropped massively, especially if you're on PlayStation. Other consoles, not as much, but PlayStation got hit hard, probably because it's got the biggest base of players at the moment. Now, obviously, from sort of like that perspective, it is gutting for someone like me who's not the big time trader. I could only imagine how people of, a massive, magnitude of trades, they trade every day, it's their sort of like almost their second job or their sort of thing between school and stuff. It must be very, very hard to kind of deal with it. I do think that Epic are very, very sort of heartless in the way that it's been communicated. The thread was cold. I did not like that. Now, I do think that there is more reasons behind that, which, as I said, I will talk about in a bit more depth over the course of the videos. Now, I do think that the way that I'm seeing it is that, look, there may be some positivity to take from it, but I do think that trading being removed is going to hurt. I think it's going to definitely affect those longer term players. I think it's going to take a fair while before we ever kind of forgive. Now, maybe there's some positives, like more customizations, more preset options. You can actually preset and have your gold explosions on like a random setting with your favorites and things like that. That would be really nice. But, you know, like anything, it's something that we will see in the future. But like I say, I will talk a bit more about that in the next one. These videos are very short and they end pretty quick. It's hard to get into some depth. But I do hope you enjoyed the opening in the background. If you did, drop me a like. Comment below, you know, what your thoughts are. If there's anything else, any other ideas you want to do, I've got a few things, so do let me know. But otherwise, thank you very much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in the next video very soon, of course. Take care. Bye-bye.